Greetings from Clark's Corvair Fall Classic 2023. The trees haven't started to change yet, but it won't be long. They're giving out the awards, so there's not a lot of populace here. We've got Greenbrier, 63. Greenbrier, 61 or 2. 65 Monza in Milano Maroon, maybe. Plum Crazy, mostly Canada color with mag caps, 67 with the incorrect dual master cylinder first year, but Ford and Rambler and Cadillac had it first. Plum Mist, or Crazy for Plum. Azure Aqua, 64 Monza. 64 Monza. Bling wheels, rally wheels, but they look pretty big to me. Maybe 17s or 18s, 16s. GM never made them in 16, but they've got them on this Corvair. It's a 65, you can tell by the grill bar, which is missing its red color. Looks blue to me. 64 Spider, it might be butternut with a camel interior. Beautiful black 65 Monza. Bay State Corvairs brings us this wonderful event every 2 years at Clark's Corvair. We've got a 1960, oh, the Holy Grail. Better than a Hemi Cuda. A horn slot, very, very early 1960 Corvair. 60s seem to have survived better than anything else. You always see 60s at a Corvair show, completely redesigned for 61. They went to the hot air, bring your fumes and your oil into the interior heater. But the gas heater in 1960s, optional in trucks in 61, 2, 3 maybe. Nothing beats a gas heater for instant heat. But the Chrysler guy says, an economy car with a gas heater? How dumb is that? So GM completely redesigned the car for 61. They upped the cubic inches. The horn slots didn't last more than a few months of production. Beautiful red, got a silver gold tail panel like a Corsa, but it's a Monza. 1966 automatic, 4-speed Monza 65, light blue. I can't get my colors all right. You'll have to trust me that it's red, it's blue, it's white. 64 two-tone off-white top with deluxe seat belts. And automatic on the dash. Factory two-tones were available. If you didn't want the vinyl top and the rust associated with it and the expense, you bought a painted top car. 1964 700. Got the strip of chrome. The Monzas did not get it. These are aftermarket wiper arms. They look period. These are actually 67 or newer because they've got a satin finish. Manual 3-speed with a black shift knob, push button radio. And it's a Chevy radio, not a Motorola or a Philco. Philco Ford. The jack is spring loaded in place. Fitch Sprint wheels on a 36,000 mile 1962 Corvair station wagon. They were not Lakewoods in 62 for the half-year production. Chevy decided the Chevy 2 was a better fit for the American populace. So the Corvair station wagon was dropped, and it only got 1 year of being called a Lakewood. This is a 36,000 mile original paint survivor. What a beauty. Black with a red interior.
I'm gonna make a video over here.
I don't make any more videos. No more videos on YouTube. Things are quiet, except maybe today. Push button radio, automatic shift, 36,000 miles. The steering should be nice and tight. And it is. Wow, you barely move the steering wheel and you've got movement at the wheels. Nothing beats low mileage. Little button on the windshield wipers. These are Anco blades. They used Ancos or Tricos. You gotta have the right blades with the right angle when they're parked. 67 Sport Sedan. Last year for the 4-door. This car's got 60-odd thousand miles. It's got 14-inch Corvair truck wheels with 14-inch caps, and they differ from the 65, 66 that have this ring here and smaller slots. The 67 wheels, the spoke comes right down to here. You don't have this flat area. See, the spoke comes right to the edge. The badge is bigger, slightly different. In 67, these are 14s. And GM hadn't quite gotten around to making mag wheels. So you got a mag wheel cover. You got a dual master cylinder. Last year for the sport sedan, this one's had the seats moved back with seat extension plates made from scrap steel from the dumpster. No holes drilled. It's a 4-speed manual with factory air added. And things are falling off. Air conditioning, genuine GM, but added. And someone cut the air conditioner mount, high mount, which was used in 67 because they were anticipating put on the air pump, but GM gave them a 1-year exception, or the government gave GM a 1-year exception. Date code wires, maybe? Got a spare one right there. Cruise control has been added, and this fuel line will be replaced with one that runs into the top of the carburetor, and that mount will be replaced. That was so terribly butchered. Original spring rings, and mostly original, all original paint. 67 more-door, 4-door sports sedan. This is a beautiful color, 1 year only. 1 year only pinstripe. It's minimalist styled, unlike the cars that came a few years later with huge stripes and spoilers. It's a 1965 in what Pontiac called Iris Mist, and Chevy called it, the name escapes me what they called it all of a sudden. I was going to call it Palmetto, but that's South Carolina. Iris Mist was a Pontiac color. Evening Orchid. This is an Evening Orchid repaint. It's got lots of accessories, a tissue box, AM/FM, some gauges, telescopic wheel with a 69 rosewood colored steering wheel. Console customized. 2-speed wipers, remote control mirror, and it's got the correct wipers. Evening Orchid, Pontiac called it Iris Mist. Tahitian, no, not Tahitian turquoise. Can I get the color straight on this one? Artesian turquoise. Artesian turquoise, 1966 with a white interior and a 4-speed with a larger shift knob. Because it's a 66, it gets the 4-knob multiplex, AM/FM, air conditioned, telescopic, remote control mirror with a white interior. Rare, rare, rare. A gorgeous single pulley. That sports sedan has a double pulley for the air pump that never was put on. They ran too hot. It's got a wrapped belt that sits a little tall of the pulley. And it's got less capacity. This compressor turns backwards. Plus, it has less capacity than a GM compressor that looks the same, but would have been put on Chev, Pontiac, Olds. The air conditioner is mounted with 3 bolts. I think they were riveted on from the factory. In 66, they went to a double mount that mounted here for more stability. When people salvage these, they don't take off that little bracket that runs the idle up. That little bracket right there. And there was a fellow, Junkman Dan, was going to make me them, but unfortunately he passed away. This has got flange nuts instead of washers. Very nice. Spider, 1963. Yep. It's got the little plate to turn the regulator sideways to be able to access the air cleaner. Doesn't have that diaphragm on the crossover tube. It's a generator. It's got big ignition wires and a beautiful restoration, but it does not have the 12-plate oil cooler or side plates. Should have both. Turbo engines run hot, beautiful convertible top. Nice 63 4-speed. They came standard with 3 speeds. This one got a 4-speed. Bright blue metallic 63. 2 63s. Spider Monza. Nice late model wheels. And an automatic on the dash. Why would you want to shift gears when you could be riding around in Powerglide 2-speed heaven? This is a Crocus Cream 1960, kind of a yellowish with a tinge of green in it that's faded to off-white. Kind of reminds me of my Cadillac, my 57 Cadillac, but mine wasn't Crocus Cream. It's an ivory white, Third owner, never left Vermont. 700, it's got the extra chrome trim. The Monzas didn't get it, the 500s didn't get it. Plastic mirror from Pep Boys. It's a 3-speed manual. 4 speeds would have had a chrome shifter arm. And this thing has low mileage, I think. Shows 26,000 miles. We'll jiggle the steering with permission of the owner. Yeah, she's low mileage because the wheel's turning with only the slightest amount of input from the steering wheel. And don't worry, I asked the owner's permission before I stuck my grimy paw inside. 1960 gas heater supply. Not the fuel return they had in, was it 68, 69? Generator, 60, 61 distributor. Ring on the fan, which they eliminated in 61 with a major redesign of this car. Battery was moved over here. They had a big hole here, which some people carve out to be able to put in anything but a 51 or a 51R battery, which basically fits a Honda. I like this car. Low mileage, faded, rust-free, manual shift, 4-door. I like it. I vote it the best car at the show. Cadillac, Cadillac, Cadillac style. Never heard of them. Oh, yellow, yellow, yellow. When you leave them outside, the water drips down here and peels the chrome. What color yellow? I don't know. Hammer it. You want a bigger hammer? Yeah, beat on it. That's how I fix my cars. You can't fix it with a hammer, you got a bigger hammer.
Got a big hammer.
BFH. Look at this beautiful restoration job. Mechanically restored.
Mechanical?
1961 ramp side with some original graphics from the old days. The mystery shifter. These ramp sides used to be cheap. Not anymore. 1963 Monza automatic. We got Corvairs up the yin-yang. This car was in an estate sale. The gentleman picked it up for a song. Tweedledee, 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 tweedledee. And he bought it from the lawyer of the estate of the owner who passed away. And what a deal, and what a beautiful car. The color may have changed, but the players are all the same. 8-inch rally wheels in the back, 7s in the front, with pie plate center caps, 67 center caps. Beautiful, beautiful car at Clark's Corvair Parts in Shelburne Falls on the Mohawk Trail. Clark's Corvair. And some people have had enough. We've been here since 8:30 in the morning, and we're powering up and rumbling out of here. Whoa, beautiful. Bright blue Greenbrier. 61, I believe, first year. This has got a Cougar, 1970 Cougar checkerboard vinyl top. Whoa, baby. What a beauty. Rumble, rumble. Sounds like dual exhaust to me. Harley Davidson. Rumble, rumble. Another 61. No roof drip moldings here with a little hole there. 62 was the first year for those. Yep, 61. 140 with, wait a minute, side exhaust. Wait a minute, side exhaust. Side exhaust? What's going on here? We gotta investigate the side exhaust. Oh yeah, we got glass packs all the way from the back, all the way to the front, and all the way to the back.
Yeah.
Wow, you got 25 feet of exhaust. Let's crank this baby up. Let's hear what she sounds like. Stainless steel latches for the ramp and the back. Wow, what a beauty. Even got a sliding back window.
Hey.
Crank that baby up. Play it again, Sam. What a beautiful restoration. American Racing Mags. More gas. Wow. genuine, and a 4-speed manual.
Yeah.
Love it.
I gotta show you something.
What a beauty. 4-speed manual. We got chrome, we got bling, we got padding, we got paint, we got a rubber floor mat. Sliding back window.
Get a picture, a sticker.
Hurst Hemi under glass. It's a 69 Dodge Dart. Or Barracuda. It's a Barracuda. Beautiful.
I bought the truck from him.
Jor-
It's here in California.
Wow.
And,
With 4 old headlamps. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a load side.
yeah. Take a picture of the loads.
It ain't no. Get the Sawzall here. We're gonna fix this baby right up.
Yeah.
Zing! Zing! Off goes the 140 dune buggy.
Hey,
Yoo-hoo!
send a picture of it to Steve Blacktrell.
Shall do.
Okay.
Corvair ramp side. Back that baby up. Corvairs as far as the eye can see it. Clark's Corvair tours and parts and no wine and no cheese. Beautiful. Rumbling in the ramp side with a beautiful tonneau cover. Dual exhaust. Burn a little oil, keeps the bugs away. What a great time at Clark's Fall Festival. The show is almost over. Load them up. Pack up the sheep and get the flock out of here. Greenbrier. Family wagon fun. Lovely.